Welcome again to the continuation of the conspiracy time. The light and Lord is light. Let me show you my four face. You see that when I sit here, I look like more of a Chinese or the ancient of days. You see it in the light? It will be myself. So in this, you don't want to say why President Donald Trump I am really excited. That's why you have to understand. Be the you know met with such origin. Do this, you back by the relation. We are a cut from the convention. That's very unfortunate, but I don't know the thing again. What I mentioned on the channel. Did you watch carefully? So you may understand. So again, going is that fair? This was you see that and things. Really, until you're here and what making life. Are you my image? Where on earth can you look like myself? The same you see what? You see it. Do you see the reflection? Do you see it, right? I know you see it. Alright. Myself. Do you see that? No, I'm asking you what an attitude I create for you what I'm saying the right cloud giving. So right there on direct so the top so police or that attention will come to this that when dealing with armed robbery, riot control, or war type security threats. And at this we have what? Tactical squads that the Ghana Police Service has specialized tactical units, such as the counter-terrorism unit and what special weapons and what tactics, which is SWAT or the SWAT. So the AT and SW, this is what you don't know. Teams, and that is what you needed. That's what function almost everywhere. There's countries of abroad or on abroad. Now, which are what are trained for high stakes in most opera level role. Now, another subsection that approved weapons, the kind of weapons they can use or what I can use. So if I have been birthed a nation or military born, I have the right to carry a weapon on myself. You don't have to tell me that the Constitution says that he doesn't know who is born or birthed the military law. The best of the law and training is when they birth it and you see it working. So that approved weapon. Now, these squads are what permitted to carry appropriate weaponry when in official uniform. Without the Inspector General of the Police, IGP, strictly forbids carrying assault rifles while in civilian clothing. You see that? Now, public order management. Now, the service is trained in crowd control. And what? And they are required to adhere to strict operation. That is operational. I want to tell you that opera. So be mindful of the word opera. That's why you have the word opera. That strict opera, where the attention is on. But that procedures to avoid violating human rights. So when you think the police, the reason you violate the right that is in the Bible, so the Lord and the Bible, you see you are falling under it. During public unrest, you cannot do anything anyhow. Now, the moral of the GH or the Ghana Police Service. This is a Go-Go police you are calling another name. So I normally would say the Go-Go police. I say Ghana. I know what you don't know. That's why it's affecting you. Also right there. Now the GPS, so better to say GPS. What? Serve with integrity and associate spiritually. Now we so human rights actually got issue professionalism handle the challenge. And then the law for the one you hail. That's the law says forbid not the power you say Illuminati, you know, it should come from us. So, you know. Now I'm really function is and what is and treat them from that when you give lean, you are in trouble. But when they also found themselves in the act of guilty, then they really must be lean in that way you understand it. So that it goes on. Now human right, protection of what? Human right. So human dignity. So dignity is very important. Myself who is a liberty and US, as you don't know, that's why the captain will come in uniform. Bam! Then they shoot you. You can't have any sin against the captain. The CIA is here and you don't. When I carry this to prove, you misconduct yourself and you have people on street ordinarily insulting us, calling us in their what? Curse and casting our soul into something that we don't know yourself you are a part of. Now here you have it. So doing this dignity is paramount because even dignity that I talk about is a kingdom. That's why we mount the what? As they told the paramount. Now officers must what? Respect the right of all persons. Our political neutrality that serving officers cannot engage in what acting or a political or state. And and must resign if they wish to do so. So you don't have to have any right to go and stand somewhere and say you are in this politics or you are doing politics. Even here, that you don't have to do politics. If you don't understand it. Look, he said, serving officers cannot engage in what? Any political what? Running activities or whatever. He says what? And must resign if they what? Wish to do so. So you can only resign if you want to do any political thing. So that political neutrality, that's it. Now accountability. So having the ability to have your own account, that probably like to come and write your own report. To do things and recall or to get things you have to do. Having the ability. Now, the Police Professional Standards Bureau, that the PPSB, investigates what? Misconduct, corruption, and complaints from the public. Now, we also have a misuse of uniform or weapons, how to use it. Now, tactical squad are forbidden from what? Using improper uniform or carrying what? Rifles what? With or while in civilian attire or mufti. Now, we also have what? Use of force, where it's applied or you don't have to apply. So you don't even have the right to extend your hand or how you've been hitting some people with the gun of the gun. You have to be careful. Now use of force. So force must only be applied because it's not a rule you have been taught. They didn't teach you to use any force in any what? Arrest or unrest issue. Only. So the word only means if there is one and only situation like that be used when necessary. So necessary doesn't count when you don't have to use it. Now, proportional and within the legal bounds of the Criminal Offence Act, what? 1960. I want to say Article 29. Now, we've even finished it. Thank you so much. We have to end it right because I told you how we have to start from the down to get to the level, and we did it quickly. Sometimes you have to rebrush and brush. Quickly, thanks so much. We just end the broadcast right here. This is Sylvester BEKOE, having my authority to prove to you who indeed. You don't know what is spirit. A spirit is a person who already has been birthed from the word you are teaching or hailing. That you met him. Look at it. Is he white? Maybe he's also not showing. Or is a cloud. Look from behind. Or you don't see that I'm in a place where there's light. Or you don't look around. Yet I'm under a tree. Is your service under this tree? And I'm the only one working. Or is a site. You see the site, right? And the same person you should have honored is this you have forbidden to know him. You don't even know him, nothing. You don't know anything about myself. All you care about is you are only in the police service, and then you think you have been given right to what? Handle issue anyhow. Where even you are not supposed to handle issue, you don't handle issue. What you have been given to do, that's what you account for. How can I come to the police station and you are talking to what? A parent and the ward, and you don't attend to a single man who came? You have forgotten that before they even had that child, it was a male figure, and a woman misconducted herself to calling a man mad. So you are indeed not in that community. And you made another man to say a man is also mad. I think you are all not in this situation. Do you see the color I'm showing? This is the only hour we can talk about this, the energy. Do you know who brought you the energy, the life today? It's myself, not any God. There's no God, no Jesus. Where you have them is in your sin, you know them. I don't know that because I don't have any of their sin than reality. What you are doing, we have to see it written in that code of your tongue. That's what I can tell you. It is myself, not proving yourself. If they say having ability to have account, I have account, many accounts. So I'm proving what I have in stock with the account. That's my archive. I am not supposed to come and talk about somebody's baby and child who are falling and dead somewhere. Am I a human being? Did I come in the name of somebody or is my name? So those who came in his name, they have to work according to his name. But I'm Sylvester BEKOE. Is that his name? No. Okay, maybe you want to know who is Sylvester BEKOE? Maybe we always need to ask. Okay, what is the family? What is the father of Sylvester BEKOE? Maybe you need to understand what I'm saying. And we have also mentioned quite a number of Mary and Mary Magdalene and the other Mary. You realize that not just one Mary in the 10, but they are the witnesses. You don't know them. Once you fail to what? Acquire knowledge, you will fail. So who is the father to Sylvester BEKOE in the militia, the then militia, to this modern day? Because we are either 10, 50 something. So which are you saying? Are we not talking about current issue? So who is, I want to prove it. I have a father, but I have to tell biologically the righteous person that angel cannot pass by without visiting. So who is what? The father of Sylvester KWASI BEKOE from TEPO. I'll put it there so that you won't be saying you are the one sitting here. From NKONYA, TEPO, the BEKOE family. I would put it there. Because some of these things you may not know when they have make a change or made a change. Let's see if worldwide, my workout account. Okay, now based on available digital records and social media profile, Sylvester KWASI BEKOE is associated with NKONYA TEPO. So they confirm. In what? OT region. So when I did it add OT region, did they have to add it? Now of what? Country GH. Now with some profiles identifying him as a creator. You see that these are the things that prove it. And scheme manager, sometimes referred to as the original creator, because this is proving everything original or original scheme. Father's name, specific personal details about the parents of Sylvester KWASI BEKOE from NKONYA TEPO are not publicly disclosed.